Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. In tonight's show, I'm going to talk about the Everton game and looking at a couple of fan reactions. Then afterwards, I am going live on my football channel to talk about the Liverpool and Manchester City game after this. So I'll probably do about an hour on here, and then we'll go live on the football channel as well. I set that all up, so I look forward to that. Talking about the Liverpool Manchester City game, I enjoyed it. I watched it and I thought it was a very good game of football. And yes, I am on time tonight. But yeah, Mr. Joshy J is on time. But why are you late? I'm not late tonight, am I? No. But big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. While you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel as I upload plenty of Manchester United content. And please subscribe as well to my football channel and F1 channel. Links are in the description, and also you can find all the information to becoming a channel member if you wish to become a channel member. I have a level 1 membership and level 2 membership. You can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. And after I finish this stream, it will automatically redirect you over to my second channel for the Liverpool and Manchester City streams. So make sure you do head on over afterwards because I am going live on there. Right, so today against Everton FC, we literally made that very easy for ourselves in the second half. I thought Everton started the game off okay, but then, yeah, we completely took control. And how good was it to see Joshua Sirski on the score sheet as well? It's about time he scored a few goals, I'm not going to lie. Joshua Sirski literally has been struggling. That's the first time he scored since the opening weekend of the season against Fulham, where we had that 1-0 victory under Eric Ten Hag. So, yeah, I mean, my goodness me, Sirski going that long without a goal, not sustainable whatsoever. But big ups to every single one of you who's live and logged in this evening, as I'll get to your comments now. Big up to you, Michael Chelsea FC. Yes, Sauber finally gets some points. Bosh, get in there. Congratulations to Guan Yuzhou and Sauber getting 4 points. What a relief, mate. No one has seen. So pleased that team. And yes, mate, because they have connections with Ferrari, obviously. So I'm very happy they scored some points. About time. Shame how Bottas missed out on the 1 point. Could have been a double points finish for them, but they landed the minerals. They did, 100%. 100%. Now, this 4-0 win for Manchester United, I will enjoy it, okay? But I am not getting giddy about it because we got a huge game against Arsenal and my mindset is already focused on that game. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? I mean, what we did to Everton today, I want to see that sort of performance against Arsenal. And no, like I said, I am not clickbaiting my titles or anything saying, oh, Man United are cooking, oh, Man United are back, this and that. No, you're not going to get any of that with me because I am authentic, okay? We literally do things calmly on here. We don't get giddy. We don't get carried away. Well, I can't stop you getting giddy, but I'm definitely not going to get giddy about it. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. Did you see Maguire get the armband? Oh, did he during the game? What was that, when he came on as a sub or something? Pep Minerals first stream on Rumble as a full-timer. Yep. Bosh, get in there. Everton are awful, so no surprise really. To be honest, Michael, with you, mate, I was expecting it to be a much tighter game, to be honest, mate. But, yeah, in the end, we made it very light work, didn't we? I bet you Maguire get a brand new lengthy contract. No, this football club, Kai, he will. 100%, mate. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But, Everton, it's not looking good for them this season, is it? I mean, let's get the narrative right here. And like I said, after I finish this stream, I will be going live on my second channel to talk about the Liverpool Manchester City game. So, yeah, looking forward to that stream, and it will redirect you automatically. I'll make sure, hang on a second, I'll set up that redirects. We'll get that set up. Hold on. Smash the likes as well, as that also helps our YouTube channel out an awful lot. Right, where are we? We're here. Live. Here we go. Set up redirects. Redirects, here we go. Where is it? Mr. Joshy J Football Channel. Here we go. Saved. There you go. Redirects is set up. Fantastic. But, yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. There's an Everton fan account on Twitter called Lee FC. Does I head in? Yeah, I don't doubt it, Kai. Or I take the fight to Abu Dhabi in the constructors, so at 21 points, it will be difficult. Can't see us getting a 1-2 finish next week, geezer. I don't think we will, unfortunately. I mean, we're so there. We're tantalisingly close. It's so jarring, man. But if we do miss out, then I blame the slump we had, like in Canada, and that played a big part. Hi, Josh, mate. Hope you're okay, mate. I'm so happy about Man United today. Oh, you and me both, mate. Honestly. But like I said, I'm not getting giddy about it. I'm just very happy about the win, but my mindset is already focused on the next game. What did I have for my dinner today? I had chicken sandwiches for lunch, and then for dinner, I had this chicken casserole with mashed potatoes and broccoli as well. Very nice. Absolutely lovely. But, honestly, real talk, yeah. I'm not just saying this for a laugh. I was expecting more fight from Everton today, but they never turned up, did they? Big game Wednesday night. Yes, 100% Adam. It's massive, mate, against them Gunners, Arsenal. We got to try and get payback on them. Let's get the narrative right here, because they did the league double over us last season. So we got to try and get the better of Arsenal. I mean, come on, you shouldn't need any motivation against Arsenal, should you? The drop off with City. I know. You lot better win on Wednesday. I know F1 fans, CFC 1905. But yeah, Charlie boy, every time he thinks Manchester United are going to beat Arsenal, we go and fuck it up, don't we? It's crazy. Canada is always in the middle part of the season, geezer, especially in the last few years. Yeah, I think it's a bit earlier this year, wasn't it? Hope you had a lovely day yesterday, Josh, mate, and the football. I did. Ashton Gate, brilliant atmosphere. I enjoyed it so much. I look forward to going back there again at some point, because I definitely want to go and see some more Bristol City matches. That was real good fun. Up until yesterday, I've never been to a men's Bristol City game. You need to help us out. We're level on points and on goal difference as well. We'll do our best. We'll see what we can do, F1 fans, CFC 1905. Hi, good evening to you, Day Night 14. And yes, I will be talking about the Liverpool City game after this stream on my football channel. So, yeah. But, Daddy Dicey will not be happy. Wow, my Everton were absolutely abysmal today. It made it easy for Manchester United. We better dig in deep in the next game, get a fucking win. I want my Everton to bounce back. Come on, you Toffees. Daddy Dicey. But he will not be happy, Sean Dyche, that's for sure. Let's get the narrative right here. Dyche Ball. Yeah, I agree, you Kai. But yeah, I was expecting more from them, but just goes to show where they're at this season. Calvin Lewin is literally always injured. Dominic Calvin Lewin. Wayne Rooney is too busy watching his wife in the jungle to bother about playing for Kyle. Oh, you lot are funny, man. Honestly, you lot are so funny. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Happy Chelsea, and I have doubts when Chelsea managers come in. I love it when you say standards, Josh, mate. Oh, I know. Finally, mate. So glad Dean has gone. What an absolute over the top person he was, honestly. I mean, my goodness, he was doing my head in. He was jarring, man. Absolute jarring. It's good to see that number 10 Maguire back. Wrestlers past these few years. So good. Well, really? You think number 10 have been best? Yeah, I don't doubt it, mate. 2-0. Yeah, I know. Unbelievable, isn't it, mate? But, you know, I'm trolling you, Josh. They're so shit. Yeah, I thought you were, mate. Doing your usual tactic. You know how to, like, trick people, don't you, mate? But, yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to do an hour on here, and then I'm going to talk about the Liverpool and Man City game on my second channel. Disappointed Lewis today is unacceptable today. What happened to him this season? Yeah, I'm sorry, I've just been so busy, you know. I will get to the process of sorting that out, Petrassi. But yeah, we sh- Oh my god, Kai. Honestly. Oh, that's funny, mate. Get me some Fanta orange, Josh, mate. Lovely. Do love a bit of Fanta orange. I quite like the Fanta lemonade as well. That's nice. Very nice. Oh, that's hilarious, Kai. I'm not going to lie. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Oh, you lot are smashing it already, honestly. But, you know, Kai, don't get into personal romance. Oh, this stream's lit, honestly. This is absolutely lit. Everton are crap. I hope they get relegated. That's a bit harsh, mate. I quite like Everton, you know. I got a bit of a soft spot for them. Old school football club. Don't be so negative about Southampton. You're being very harsh, mate. Yeah. I mean, not so much me, Michael. It's down like 14. He seemed a bit too critical on him, I think. Yeah, to me, I just want him in that red car now. But this is lit already. You guys are hilarious. Oh wow, this is jokes. Oh wow, I've almost got tears of joy coming out, man. You lot are absolutely smashing it tonight. I fucking love it when it streams like this. I'm not gonna lie. Classic, honestly, hilarious. But you know, let's wait and see what we do against Arsenal. I mean, we just got to play the same sort of football we did against Everton today. then we might have a chance against Arsenal. But play crap, then yeah, we got no chance. Perez and Stroll got 0 ratings from me, geezer. I'll be doing mine on Tuesday, mate. I've not really listened to your ratings yet, but yeah, I'll be doing mine on Tuesday. But for 2 seasons, why Mercedes not listening to him? Get him in that red car now. But yeah, I mean, Everton, I still think they'll stay up, but it could get peak for them. If they don't sort it out soon, it could get super peak for Everton. They could find themselves in a relegation battle again. I mean, the last few seasons, really, they've been just about getting over the line and staying up. But you feel at some stage it's finally going to come back and bite Everton, unfortunately. Perez is so bad. Constant Q1 exits and finishing 10th or lower. I agree, Kai, 100%, mate. Perez needs to be sacked, and I think they're holding the announcement until after the last race. Absolutely. I mean, I think he's gone already, mate, but Red Bull were just delaying the announcement. I reckon Yuki Tsunoda is his replacement. Love what you do, Josh, mate. I think Wolves will go down. I mean, they had a couple good wins, but yesterday they're back to reality, weren't they, Adam? Let's get the narrative right here. If Barra is still in that car next season, I will be shocked. Keep him in there. Red Bull were in the mud. They officially are out in the title race, defending their constructors' title. Brilliant. Put the poor fella out of his misery. Helmet Marco needs to show the minerals. Christian Horner fucking running. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Red Bull are in the mud, and let's face it. Oh, is he, Adam? That's interesting, mate. Your dad is a Wolves fan. Wow. Unbelievable. But yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, you know, oh wow. This chat is going mental tonight, honestly, absolutely mental. But yeah, going into Abu Dhabi next weekend, I will be very nervous. I'm not going to lie, very nervous. Stroll doesn't warrant an F1 seat. Even Guan Yu Zhou would be better than Stroll in that Aston Martin. Maybe, who knows? But it's quite ironic, isn't it? Ever since Guan Yu Zhou has lost his drive, the pressure's off. His performances the last couple of races have been absolutely spot on. You have to question, where's this been all season from Guan Yu Zhou? I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. Sky Sports spotted it. Oh, did they? Wow, unbelievable. Manchester United now, I want us to do that more regularly. Then maybe we can assess the situation to see where we are as a football club. Don't just go back to playing crap in the next game, yeah? We need to do this on a regular basis. It's as simple as that. It just goes to show when the players are up for it, when they're fighting for the badge and that, what we can do. But when they just down tools and capitulate and don't show any fight in that, we're a nightmare to watch. It's as simple as that. The show might get the Cadillac seat in 2026. I heard some reports that 2025 Red Bull cars will not be great next year. It's a shame that we never got to see Robert Schultzen in. I see Guan Yu Zhou in Formula mate. Yep. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You busy this week? Are you, Josh, mate? Yeah, I got a few things on, mate. So, yeah, always keeping myself busy. You know, having my social life, interacting with you guys on YouTube, and yeah, catching up with my favourite TV programs, maybe doing a bit of gaming, but I'm not such a big gamer these days, you know, because I'm more focused on YouTube and that. Formula E, the series of F1 rejects, facts. Anyways, I'm heading off for a bit now. Late. Now, bye, mate. Goodbye, Petrol FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? And please subscribe as well to my football channel and F1 channel. Immediately after I finish the stream, it's going to redirect you over to my football channel because I'm going live to talk about Liverpool and Manchester City right after I finished on here. Our date was good last week, Josh. We went out for a nice curry, guys. Oh, wow. Lovely, mate. That's lovely. God, lovely curry, haven't you? What sort of curry do you like? I like korma, tikka masala, Thai green curry, prawn curry. As long as they're not too spicy, then I'm absolutely fine with that. I do like a little bit of spice, though, because I feel it gives curry a bit of a kick at the end of the day. So, yeah, but let's just wait and see what happens now with Manchester United. You can blame Gene Haas for that on choosing money, etc. Nikita Mazepin, or should I say Crashpin? Oh, nice. Nice one. You know, Man United fan on YouTube talking about United. Josh, mate. Yes, I do. I do, 100%. I know who he is. But, you know, Arsenal, the Gunners, they had a good win against West Ham, but, I mean, come on. Sorry to early doors football team, hey, but West Ham are absolutely bang average. It's as simple as that. I mean, wow, unbelievable. I mean, they had a good win against Newcastle, and then they go and literally get taken apart by Arsenal. There's no consistency with West Ham, is there? Ruben Lopetegui, for me, is not the right man for West Ham United. Arguably better than the team, but both were wank. Yeah, I agree. Just finished watching the snooker tonight. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do like a bit of snooker. It's fun to watch. And also, I play a bit of pool as well, because pool and snooker are very similar to each other. Mazepin or Rio are well, so are the worst drivers in F1. Judge and Trump is a different beast and my favourite player. Yeah, he is good. I agree, Kai. He's a great player, mate. Judge and Trump. But we will get on to some fan reactions in a minute. But like I said, I'm probably just going to do an hour on here and then we'll be going live again on the football channel. Work rate, best never rest. Work rate. But yeah, you know, let's see what sort of mindset these players have against Arsenal. If they down tools, then that I'll be absolutely seething. Let's get the narrative right here, yeah? Because it just will not be sustainable where you can play good 1 minute, then next game you're back to playing absolutely crap. Because against Glint, we were absolutely useless. And I was seething with the performance, and I called out the players, and rightly so. But today, absolutely spot on in that second half. I can't fault the players' performance today whatsoever. Yes, I know it's against Everton, and they're not exactly setting the world on fire in that, but you've got to enjoy these moments, haven't you? But, like I said, my mindset is already focused on the Arsenal game, so I'm not getting giddy about it whatsoever. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Not getting giddy about it. Right. I'm just going to make myself a drink, and I'll be back with you guys. So I'm going to put the countdown timer on, and I'll be back with you very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Smash the likes. Okay, I'm back now. I've made my cup of coffee, so nice one. Flippin' heck, you guys are going crazy. Right, this is going to take a while to look. Right, where were we to? Yep. Talking about F1 mainly. Hold on. Here we go. Can you do Chelsea favourites beat Arsenal so we can go second? Give me some recommendations in the chat. How long? There are plenty poor F1 drivers in the 90s. Yep, there were. I agree. Just reading more of your comments. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, mate. Yeah, I watch her sometimes. Super geary driver. In 2016. It's nice to see Robert Kubica back. Thanks. Yeah, I agree. He did get a lot of abuse. No, I haven't yet. As Ball, yep. I know who she is as well. But big ups every single one of you who's like logs in. We will get on to some match reactions now. Right, let's go. Who should we start with? Side TV. Liverpool will win the Premier League. Well, there's a long way to go yet, but at the moment, looks like they're going to be title favourites, aren't they? Right, let's start off with the one I like, All Things United.
Manchester United have again won at Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim's first win in the Premier League as Manchester United manager. A very comfortable 4-0 win, really, in the end for Manchester United against an average to poor Everton team. We know that they're not a great side, but Manchester United got the job done with a rotated side as well compared to what the other. He's given basically every geezer a go in this Manchester United team now. Apart from like the last Lenny Euro and so forth, but all the actual main first team players he's given a chance to shine and show what they can do, and players have succeeded and some haven't. But I was a bit concerned when I saw the starting lineup because I'm not too sure where the goals were maybe going to come from. But 2 from Rashford and 2 from Zirkzee have seen Manchester United get a comfortable.
Good night, Kai. Good night, mate. Thanks for joining me, mate.
4-0 scoreline. It has taken a while to break these fuckers down, but Everton's plan was to try and nick this game 1-0 from the get go. They're not going to score a lot of goals, but Manchester United haven't been scoring a lot of goals this season.
Coffee I got, Adam. Decaffeinated coffee, mate. Lovely.
Either, and under Eric Ten Hag, we would never have got a 4-0 victory in that game. Certainly not. I mean, it was difficult for me to judge these players, and I think a lot of other people of how good any of these players are, because pretty much every fucker under Eric Ten Hag was playing poorly. And I was concerned about Xerxes, but 2 goals today. I mean, Ahmad probably the star of the show again. 2 assists again. I mean, how the fuck that gives.
I mean, how good is it to see Ahmad providing one of the goals as well? But Xerxes, so happy for him that he scored 2 goals today.
Ahmad wasn't getting game time under Eric Ten Hag is absolutely baffling. He seems to be Manchester United's main man now in the team, and when you're making all these changes, it does concern me a bit, because I'm not sure on some of the squad, but it does look like maybe this squad's, well, certainly better, this squad, than it was showing under Eric Ten Hag. Definitely was. But I mean, can Rashford continue this form? That's 3 league goals in 2 starts under Ruben Amorim, which is great. We haven't been seeing that for a while. He looked disinterested in that first game against Ipswich, and people are writing him off, even though he got a goal. But if he can continue to score goals, at least that will be my massive positive certainly for me, I would think, because Garnacho's performances haven't been great this season, but he is banging the goals. He's been banging in a lot more goals than in previous seasons. So. And we definitely need players to score goals. I mean, that is the only lacking thing from Ahmed's game at the moment, is he's not getting enough goals, but his performance level is very, very high. Branthwaite didn't have the best of games, and Manchester United were linked with him today, so that was funny to see. But
I remember that, actually. Yeah, we were linked with him.
Well, I'm pretty pleased that Manchester United got the job done in this game. It still leaves in a place where Manchester United could actually still qualify for Europe this season, because there is a lot of games to play. But when you play the better teams like Arsenal, it's going to become a much steeper test, because these sort of games are games that you would expect Manchester United to win, and to win fairly comfortably, certainly at Old Trafford. But under Eric Ten Hag, the standard seemed to drop, where he would have blamed injuries today, or he would have fucking blamed anything but himself for not winning this game of football if it ended 0-0. And there should really be no excuse not to win these types of games. No disrespect to Everton, but they haven't got the personnel that Manchester United got. I mean, even with this squad not being nowhere near good enough for Manchester United to challenge for the title, a lot of the other teams in the Premier League would still want some of these players in their ranks. But it's good to see that every player in these last 3 games has pretty much got a run out for Manchester United. 2 wins and a draw in his first 3 games as manager. It could have gone better, but hopefully we roll on to Arsenal in the week. We're going to have to up our game for that one, because that is a massive test for Manchester United. Can we get anything away at the Emirates? Our away form hasn't been great over the last year or so, but who knows if we can get something out of that game. What sort of side he's going to put out will remain to be seen, but grateful that Manchester United have got the 3 points. And clean sheet again for Onana, which is great. Anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.
Yep. Again, made some very, very good points there. As always, all things Man United. So make sure you're subscribing to All Things Man United. He's a great guy. He really is. Well, let's have a look. Who shall we watch next? I know, let's check out Talk About United, shall we? Let's see what she's saying. Talk About United. Where is she? I mean, I've seen her channel before. So I have to go through my subscriptions. Talk about United. Should be somewhere. Listen, I tell you what, we'll listen to what Alice has to say.
4 goals. Our attackers that couldn't score any goals have now scored 8 goals in 3 games under Ruben Amorim. He is making subs. He's getting our team to score. Ruben Amorim, I'm in love. I'm falling for it again. New manager coming, new manager bounce. I am ready to be let down by this club again. I am excited about this manager. I am positive. And what a game. What performance. Again, second half. I feel like the Bodo Glimt game, quite not at our best in the first half, but really got going in the second half. I think that goal really got us moving because I think the first 30 minutes we rushed it, we gave the ball away a little bit vulnerable in transition, but we just blew them away. Once we got playing, the football we were playing was good. It wasn't transition based. It was creating chances. It was positive games. And these were just my general notes. Ahmad, excellent. He reminds me of Saka. Xerxes' best game because Xerxes wasn't asked to be a transitional striker, number 9. Xerxes was allowed to drop deep and have runners behind him because a manager had profiled our players correctly. And my biggest problem with Ten Hag was he wasn't getting the best out of
I'll do her next.
He was misprofiling them. You play Rashford nearer to goal and you score. 3 goals for Rashford and 2 starts under Ruben Amorim. You might not like Marcus Rashford. I know a lot of you have been critical about him, but I've always said this with Rashford. If you play him closer to goal, he will score. He's a bit more clinical than Garnacho. Rashford and Højlund are the 2 most clinical players when given chances, and Xerxes today was incredibly clinical himself. Amad Diallo as well got 2 assists, but also technically 3 assists because he won the ball back for Xerxes' first goal, and both of Xerxes' goals came through Amad, his work rate and winning the ball back. Bruno 2 assists, brilliant nutmeg. Had he dived, he would have won a penalty. Lissandro Martinez just excellent with his pass and playing out from the back. Dalot, I'm not going to be critical of Dalot. I think he can do a job at right centre back, right wing back. I think he's a technical player that Amorim can use and utilise. But with the space that's being created by the movement out of possession, which is part of Amorim's system, which is beautiful, the movement out of possession. I might do a detailed video diving into that. Dalot was getting in good areas. His crossing not good enough. Agate vital. I felt that we were better when he came on, and I think Maino and Casemiro together, for me, legs wise, doesn't work. I think Maino's great, but he needs to be with Agate because Agate's got to be off the possession legs, and I think Maino's good. His touch is good. His
That's a good point.
He's such a rare, unique profile.
I agree.
But he needs
Agate's got their legs,
and then transition wise, I think
it's not quite got their legs.
Better in transitions, and I think what I liked is that Amorim rotated heavily. But look at this: 2 goals for Rashford, 2 goals for Xerxes, 2 assists for Fernandez, 2 assists for Ahmad. Have Ahmad and FPL as well. But really annoyed he didn't score that first opportunity because Xerxes put a really good ball into Ahmad. But absolutely lovely stuff. Can you believe that Anthony was played over Ahmad for so long at a Ten Hag? The difference is ridiculous, and he cost 86 million. As Adam said here, Manchester United's goal scorers under Ruben Amorim: 3 for Rashford, 2 for Højlund, 2 for Xerxes, 1 for Garnacho, all forward, which is great. But additionally, the starting striker has now scored in every game too. The attackers were never the main issue. And I said this, everyone talks about Man United needing a striker. I said my priority is left wing back and legs in midfield and then centre back for depth. I said because I generally believe we've got good names in attack and we probably need another name there if it doesn't work out under Amorim. But I always felt that the reason we weren't scoring goals wasn't because of Højlund, wasn't because of Xerxes, it was because of the system. If you know me, I've been saying that for a while, and that's what I think we saw today. Attackers scoring goals, rotation happening, subs happening, 5 goals from the strikers in 3 games under Amorim, 8 scored so far. All I wanted to see when Ruben Amorim came in was progress and identity and goals. And we are seeing, look, we might lose to Arsenal. It's going to be hit and miss. This is a rebuild. He hasn't got all of his players. He's lacking the legs in midfield. He's lacking a left wing back. We can see that. But we're seeing players getting better and being profiled correctly. We're seeing rotation. We're not seeing favouritism. We're seeing an identity, a system already. That elements of it works, but of course,
yeah, that's the problem under Ten Hag. Literally, it was favouritism. All he would do is pick his favourites.
there's room for improvement. Defending transitions, we don't have the players who have the physical capabilities to defend the transitions. That's something we've got to be worked on. But we've got goals, we've got an identity. We are seeing an improvement under Ruben Amorim, and that's all I want to see in these early stages. Even if we finish 7th, if we play football like that and have games like that, we have something to build upon. I believe we're 9th in the league as well. We do go above Newcastle and Aston Villa in the league. We're only a point behind Tottenham, 4 points behind.
Oh, we're 9th. So at least we're back into the correct end of the table instead of being down in 12th or 14th. At least we're actually back in the right end of the table.
And City as well. So
yeah, I do.
We've got room to catch up, but we have to talk about the man of the match, Amad Diallo. 100% take on success. 63 total touches, 7 defensive actions, 4 touches in the box, 4 tackles won, 3 passes into the final third, 3 chances created, 3 fouls won, 2 assists, 2 shots. This guy is a baller. Absolute baller. He reminds me so much of Bukayo Saka. He really does remind me of Bukayo Saka because, and I'm going to dive into this, he holds the ball up quite well. He uses his body well. I think it's fantastic what he does. He uses his body to push off defenders, and he can keep the ball in tight spaces, dribble out of tight spaces. He's got the press and work rate. The defensive abilities are improving, but he can win back the ball, but he's chasing up and down his flank. He's pressing. He led to both his Xerxes goals, got 2 fantastic assists. His movement, his IQ, his creativity, his intelligence, absolutely fantastic. His ball carrying ability, getting up and down the flanks, the 1-2s, he can progress the ball, he can progress play. His decision making, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. Maybe one of the best in the squad as well. Could have easily won a penalty at the end there as well. Was quite a close one, and he was on the bench for 8 games under Ten Hag because when Ten Hag's job's on the line, you just can't get your head around it. His ball retention, his use of physical strength, his high football IQ, knowing when to pass, knowing when to shoot, performing well in every game. You're seeing this. Decision-making, work rate, technical ability. He's got 6 goal contributions in his last 4 starts for Manchester United. He's not an output player, Amad. Rashford is arguably an output player, but Amad's someone where he doesn't need goals and assists to have a massive influence on the game. You see that there. There's just an all well-rounded, fantastic player in Amad Diallo. He's not an output player, but he's actually getting good output. He's creating. He's making things happen. I've been saying to this for ages since the first game of the season. I said Amad is our most creative player. And if we want to create opportunities, we need Amad. 2 assists today. I think he got the assist versus Ipswich. After 3 assists for Amad and 2 starts under Ruben Amorim. He is leading us for chances created. Amad and Bruno, the creativity there is absolutely fantastic. And I thought that Amad and Rashford, because I know Rashford's normally better on the left, he played on the right, but I thought the threat of Amad.
I mean, Amad is absolutely outstanding. I mean, let's get it narrative right here, people, yeah. I mean, how many times were we crying out for Amad to be starting matches under Eric Ten Hag, but he just was not starting him. Ruben Amorim's come in, and he is starting Amad. And to be fair, Ruben Van Nistelrooy did as well. So, yep, that's a big win for me. Amad is starting.
Rashford meant that Everton had to think about 2 players on that side to deal with, which was creating a bit more space for one another, which was a little bit of a difference compared to the Ipswich game. And my general thoughts on the game was Everton were good the first 30 minutes. They were a significant threat. I thought we had some all right moments in the first 10 minutes, but from minute 10 to about minute 30, Everton were the better side. And then we had the corner, we had the Rashford goal. Thank you, Branthwaite, for the goal and assist. Everton's mistakes did help us today, and we capitalised on that. On another day, it could have just been a 1-2-0 win. Thank you, Everton, for those mistakes. But Bruno Fernandes demonstrated his quality today. 2 assists, nutmeg, absolutely fantastic stuff. Xerxes, really good game, almost assisting Amad as well near the beginning of the game. Good touches, good passes. Delo, probably not a left wing back, but we see a guy's importance. I will say this now, we need a midfielder with legs, because if we don't have a guy, we do lack the athleticism in midfield, and we did get killed in midfield at times. We need an athletic player to go next to Maino. Belieber, Edison, Amadou Onana was one we used to bring up, an athletic player.
That's a very good point.
That's what we need. But look at Lissandro Martinez playing out from the back. He was fantastic. Amad Diallo was fantastic, and Amorim has turned the attackers into 4, which is what Ten Hag couldn't do. You see an improvement in players, and yes, it's one game, we can't get carried away, and I will get carried away, but I was really impressed. Joshua Xerxes, as you can see here, 3 touches in the box, 2 chances created, 2 defensive actions, 2 fouls won, 2 goals, much more like it from Joshua Xerxes. He was excellent. And I said this, all of a sudden, a manager profiled Xerxes correctly, using him out.
No, I don't think so, down line 14. You know, I still don't think we're great, but let's wait and see.
Side of a transition heavy role, and what a game he has. Who would have thought? He has runners around him, can drop deep, can link with teammates. He made some really good passes into Ahmad and Rashford, scored 2 goals and had some tidy touches. His best game at United. Because I don't think Xerxes is a bad player, because I watched him at Bologna. It is about how he was being used and how he was being utilised, and we saw that today. Xerxes' best game for me. He looked better outside of a transition heavy system because he's not quick. I thought Rashford operated really well in those central zones, and Xerxes was doing well. I thought Rashford and Xerxes worked really well together. Goals, assists, pace, link-up play. Xerxes is just 23. I think that is a good player that I watched him at Bologna. Whether he's a Premier League level player, whether he'll work in the long term, this is just one game, who will know? But people were acting like Xerxes was crap and pony. There's a player there, and I've always defended Xerxes because I felt that he wasn't utilised at his best. He wasn't profiled correctly by the manager, and that's why I've always defended Xerxes. And I felt that he was the glue today. I felt he was connecting everything, and I felt that Xerxes, Bruno, Rashford as a trio worked well because Ahmad almost comes into attack there as well. And he made some really, really good passes. I was really impressed by that Joshua Xerxes performance. And as H said here, this is more of the player I know. Still not 100% when it comes to sharpness, but you can see what he can offer and how he'll look once he's fully polished. Short proximity of the 10s, wing-backs running off him really helps when it comes to wall passes and bouncing off him. Top performance, so happy for him. And I'm so happy for him because I think some of the criticism he's been getting was unfair. Captain Bruno Fernandes, don't want to make this video too long, had a good game. A little bit sloppy to begin with, but really grew into the game, grew his influence, and actually got subbed off for a change, which I think was needed because I think he needs a bit of rest. And he will be important in that Arsenal game, but 2 assists, the nutmeg on Young. He's someone that, you know, he brings you creativity, can make something happen. And of course, Marcus Rashford back on the score sheet is what you love to see. Actually had a good game, wasn't as heavily involved as Ahmad, but the thing about Rashford is if we're lacking goals, we need to just play Rashford close to goal. And all we need is 1 or 2 good passes, and he is a clinical finisher. He's a lot, if Garnacho was in those areas, you just don't know if he scores. I think Garnacho does more running than Rashford, and outside of goals, he can bring more than Rashford in terms of his intensity. But Rashford knows how to finish. He knows how to score.
If Manchester United to lose at Arsenal and we beat Southampton, we'll be 9 points ahead of you. Wow.
And this, I believe in Marcus Rashford. You know, people say, Alice, you give Rashford too much favouritism, but I really believe in the player there. And I saw this tweet. Ahmad looks so much more liberated today against Ipswich. He was pinned back by Leif Davies overlapping, I agree. Moving Rashford to the right has liberated Ahmad because Everton's left-hand side are all sorts of issues. Even out of possession, Ahmad was able to push higher and cause chaos. Ahmad won the ball 2-3 times out of possession, but I felt that we missed Agate. And there was a point where I think Mount, Garnacho and Agate were all warming up because I do feel we lack the legs and athleticism. I generally believe if you bring in players who are athletically good enough to play hammer and ball, he will succeed. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Interesting. Very interesting there. Made some good points there. Where is she? Talk about United. I know she's somewhere because I'm subscribed to her. Yeah, very soon. So look, where is she? Just go to all. Here we go. Alphabetical order. So I'll find her in a second. Where is she? Talk out United. Here we go. Talk out United. We found her. Yes.
Manchester United 4, Everton 0. We cannot complain there. 4-0 at Old Trafford. A huge win, a great win under Amorim. Honestly, this match has really kind of it's filled me with hope. I think this is. Look, I'm going to be honest. I saw the starting lineup and I thought this is interesting because obviously I think we had such a better game. Last game obviously when we played Hoyland, scored us goals. I was worried. I was thinking I'm not seeing where obviously starting Xerxes. We've seen Xerxes quite a bit recently. He's not scoring too many goals for us, if not any. And so I was a little bit, worried of thinking how are we going to get the goals in this match? But look, we got them goals. We really did. And I have to get into it because I honestly thought there was some standout performances tonight. But I want to say overall, 4-0 against Everton at home is such a good result, especially, Amorim's fourth game now for us. It's very good. Obviously, we've got Arsenal in the midweek match. I think it's like Wednesday 8:15 kickoff or something. So obviously that's something that we'll look forward to. But that's going to be a difficult one. I will say that it is going to be very difficult. But I think coming off of this win, it will give us some confidence. And I hope we go into this game and look. I'm not expecting a win whatsoever. I'm just expecting a bit of confidence. I just want to see us try, to be honest. As long as we go for it, I don't have anything to say in that match. But we're not speaking about that right now. We're speaking about the match today. I am really, really happy. I really am. Obviously, starting it was Xerxes. He kind of played a 3-4-2-1. Sort of. Obviously, the players do move around a bit, but obviously it started with Martinez, Zalit, Mazraoui at the back. Then there's kind of like this 4-line in the middle that we're seeing over the last two matches with Ahmad, Casemiro, Mainoo today, and Delo. And then we kind of had like a double 10 with Rashford and Bruno and then Xerxes up front. But obviously it does switch around. Players do move about. Obviously Amorim's style is a 3-4-3. So it's what that's going to be. But maybe he will kind of play this 3-4-2-1, which obviously, like I said, it all moves about in the match. So it's around there. But look, I'm loving it. I am loving it so much, seeing this kind of new style. And if not anything, a style. I'm excited and happy that we're actually seeing.
Let's say Pick carries on working this new Rena Banks. She's a United fan called Talk About United. That's her YouTube channel. Hold on 2 seconds. Where is it? Here it is. There she is. Talk About United. Right, let's get back to it.
Tactics, decisions being made by the manager. We just didn't see that under Ten Hag, especially near the end of his time at Manchester United. We didn't see that. So to actually see a game plan, it's great. It's so exciting to watch. Also, a lot of people have been talking about how kind of animated Amorim is, and that they've actually been watching Amorim on the touchline. And I love that. I love that so much. We want to see our manager be involved, of course. So that's just a thing I wanted to drop in there. But in terms of performances today and goals, I mean, obviously 2 for Rashford, 2 for Xerxes. The goals were brilliant, and within them goals, there's no way I cannot talk about Amad Diallo. I mean, Amad today was involved in 3 of the goals.
Reasonably new, mate.
If not created the goals, won the ball back, pressed multiple times. Obviously, first goal was Rashford's from the corner from Bruno. Obviously, it was a deflection, but it was Rashford's goal. It was a great goal, and us scoring from a corner. I mean, great. We don't do that, so that was great. Lovely goal. Loved it so much. Second goal, Amad pressed, won the ball back. I think Bruno passed to Xerxes, and again, it was just a beautiful kind of counter-attacking goal that we really don't seem to be scoring at the minute, or under Ten Hag. Obviously, we're in a new era now, but we struggled to score them before, and I don't know whether that's maybe, I don't know if that happened, maybe it would go to Garnacho and miss it, or I don't know. It was just different today. There really was a difference on the pitch, and it was really good to see. I thought Xerxes was on it. Like I said, Amad Diallo winning that ball back. He did it again for the third goal. It was Amad to Rashford. really good goal, and fourth goal again, Ahmad pressed. So look, Ahmad, for me, is the man of the match today. I thought Onana had a good game as well. There was no weak link in the team today, I didn't think. I didn't think, no. I thought everyone had a decent performance. Obviously, like I said, going forward, it's going to change midweek. Obviously, Amorim is, well, we can see from today, there's a clear rotation of players and what's actually happening on the pitch right now in terms of the squad. Yeah, he's rotating his team. He's got to figure out who he wants where, and that's exactly what he's doing now. And I love this. I love this so much. He's not just going with who Ten Hag was picking, as the starting lineup, the best players, because were they the best players? No, not necessarily. He has to see which players are going to fit his system the best. And obviously, we've seen him bring Mount in. Ten Hag didn't bring Mount in. I know, obviously, that happened. Obviously, Mount was injured a lot last season, but overall, it's really nice to see Amorim bringing in these players, and it excites me. It really, really does. Like I said, the goals are very good. Amad Diallo, standout performance from me today, man of the match for me. But everyone was fine. I thought Xerxes was fine. I thought Rashford was fine. Obviously, their 2 goals are great. Manu and Casemiro. I do want to quickly mention, I'm pretty sure Manu and Martinez won't be available because of getting the 5 yellow cards now for the Arsenal match, which is a bit of a blow because I would have liked to see Manu play. I thought Manu...
Ah, damn it. That's a bit annoying. 5 yellow cards. So, yeah, they'll probably miss the Arsenal game, won't they?
Was decent. Again, obviously, he's not played for 2 months, a month. So he probably didn't have the most amazing performance today, but it was fine. And
yes,
we know Manu's talent anyway, so I think I would have liked to see Manu in the week, but obviously that's not going to happen, which is fine. That's what it is. So just to drop that one in there, and then obviously back through Martinez, De Ligt and Mazraoui. Again, I thought they had really good games. I think Mazraoui, I mean, De Ligt is good as well, but I don't know, there's something about Mazraoui. I think he's just very positive. He's positive play. He just plays positively. I don't know how to explain it. I just think he's very good. He's very good at carrying the ball, very good at getting the ball forward. He looks confident. He's exactly the type of player. And what was it, 12, was it, I think it was 50 million euros, 12 million pounds or something that we bought him for. I mean, that is an absolute bargain. That's a steal. So thanks Ten Hag for that one. But no, that's a steal. He's a good player, really, really is. I can't get over Ahmad's performance today. It was flawless. It really, really was. That is exactly the type of player. And do you know what's the most annoying thing is? I think us fans, the majority of us fans, have been saying for a year now, play Ahmad, start Ahmad. We saw Ahmad come on. I mean, the one that sticks out to me the most, it wasn't quite a year ago, but obviously.
Yeah, but I've been begging for Ahmad to start matches, and there you go. He's finally starting matches.
That Liverpool match when Ahmad comes on and scores the winner to make it 4-3, was it Carabao?
Thoughts on Colin Penton in the last few races? Do you think he's done enough to get a seat at RB alongside Liam Lawson geezer? I think he's performed well, but needs to cut back on these errors, I think. But we'll wait and see.
FA, it would have been FA in maybe quarterfinal, semi-final, quarterfinal. I'm pretty sure it was quarterfinal. And I think after that, seeing what Ahmad can do, it's like, why didn't you choose him for your team? I just never understood it. He's the most perfect player to bring on as an impact sub, but he's also perfect to start. He really, really is. He's just that player who can win the ball back. He presses hard. He fights for the badge. That's exactly what you want. He can score goals. He can create goals. He's just brilliant. Why wouldn't you start Ahmad? And I feel like a lot of us have been saying, I think with Ansi coming in as well, we've kind of said this right wing position is not set in stone. Obviously, I know Ahmad's kind of more playing as a wing back now, but in general, he's a right winger. So, although saying that, I think you can play Ahmad anywhere. I really do. I think you can play him in the number 10 position with Bruno. If you are going to do that kind of double 10, obviously you've got Mount to fit in as well, which I do think Mount has a place in this team, either now and again or permanently if he starts every match. I don't mind that. Obviously, going forward, like I said, I'm still figuring it out. But yeah, I just think Ahmad he's very versatile. I really like this player. I really do. No, overall, beyond thrilled. 4-0. I mean, it's great. It feels great. It was great. I'm gonna watch the highlights again. I want to see the goals back. I don't think anyone can say anything bad about this match. Really. Obviously, I think the big test will be in the week against Arsenal. Obviously, Everton aren't in the best form right now, so that's something to think of. But I do think we bullied Everton today. I really do. I think Ahmad winning the ball back that many times was bullying. I thought it was great. It was really good. And yeah, maybe Everton aren't in the best form, but at the end of the day, we still created our chances and created the goals, and we look strong. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and let me know your thoughts on the match down in the comments below. Who was your man of the match? I feel like a lot of people are going to say Ahmad, but yes, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Very good. Yeah. Right, let's listen to what Ruben Amorim has to say, and then we'll wrap it up. Then I'm going to go live on my second channel and talk about the Liverpool-Manchester City game. (8 minutes 41). Cool. Aren't in the best of form. That's an understatement. Everton are absolutely shit.
Congratulations. Obviously, Xerxes and Rashford will get the headlines for the goals, but I just want to talk about Ahmad's performance. He seems to be everything that you'll want in a player moving forward.
Yeah, well, he was really good. Again, he's in the great moment, but that moment starts with Ruth. So I just take advantage of Ruth's work with Ahmad. He was really good defending and really good attacking. So he has to continue to play like that. You could feel it in the end of the game. He was really tired. So we have also to manage that to increase his physical ability.
I was hoping you've heard the press conference about having to lift some of the players mentally because of what they've gone through the start of the season. It's been quite a difficult start to Joshua Zirk's career here. Haven't played probably as much as he's hoped. Is that something that you've worked on with him? Obviously, he scored twice today. It's fantastic. But have you felt that you needed to lift his confidence a little bit since you've been here?
First thing, I need all the players to cope with all the games. So he's one of them. And I just try to help my players.
I agree. Literally, all teams are in the same situation. You're playing a lot of football this time of year, so it's no excuses. You're a professional footballer. Just deal with the fixtures.
Put them in the good position for their characteristics. I think today was really hard. It will be really hard for Rasmus to fight with the two central backs of Everton. So we try to push them to a position that they are not so comfortable. And Josh did a great job. Scored 2 goals is always important for the confidence, but more important than that is the performance, the way he fought in every situation. So it was a good day for him and for our team.
Ruben, congratulations on the result. 3 goals now that you've scored almost directly from kickoff. Is that something you work on in training or try and instill in the guys in the dressing room?
No, I'm just so really lucky. I'm really lucky. No, we just want to play well because it's better to start a game by scoring. But if you look at these 3 games, all the decisive moments was for us, and you have to acknowledge that. Today we start very well, but then we lose the control of the game. We were following the ball without any possession after the 15 minutes. But then we scored in the set pieces play.
I mean, Everton did have a couple of opportunities. So to start off with, it wasn't all plain sailing, but then later on, we did take full control of the game.
So that was key point for us. And then near the halftime, we scored again. Then in the first play again, we scored the third goal. So we have to acknowledge that in the right moments, in these 3 games, we scored goals. On Thursday, I think we controlled very well the ball in the possession. Today, we had some difficulties after the 15 minutes, and we had some possessions just to keep the ball, not to be so dangerous. But let's see, 3 games without training, they did a great job. So this victory more from the players than the coach.
Neil, Ruben, you said on Friday.
Oldham Athletic were
an example of
so close, Leighton Orient scoring in the 9th minute,
so
advantage
much.
on time.
So he has to continue to
They always
improve.
had,
He has the
oh,
ability
wow.
to do it. He already proved that. But he can play so much better like the other guys. So was a good performance. Tomorrow he has to recover and starting thinking about Arsenal.
Jerry, you're on 19 points now. You're sort of 4 or 5 points away from the top 4. Is at least challenging for a Champions League place. Is that a ridiculous thing to try and aim for? For the great Manchester United?
No, I understand that. It's hard for me if I said no. You will say that I cannot be a Manchester United player, but I want to be a player, no coach. I want to be honest with our fans. So let's focus on the performance, not the results. So we'll see in the end. In the end, I said this many times, I will be judged about the place that we finish. I know that, but let's focus just on the next game and look at the performance. Sometimes we play, we had like in Thursday was a 3-2, but I think we deserve more. Today was a 4-0. I think Everton deserve more also. So let's focus on the performance. Congratulations to the lads. Let's rest, recover, and think about Arsenal.
Last 2, Mark and Pete.
Ruben, you spoke there a bit about why you picked Joshua over Rasmus today. Is there going to be a point where you're going to have a first choice centre forward? And what does that look like in a Ruben Amorim's system? Because there are 2 players with very different skill sets. So what is it that you're looking for from that player?
We want always 2 players with sometimes
Yes, he does,
characteristics for
literally the ball's rolled.
In the future,
Like so
we'll
much
have
quality. So at least
structure
this
or a
manager
base more clear in
talks
the team,
sense.
and that is normally in every big teams. But we start this job now, and now we have a lot of games, and we are changing some.
Yeah. Just doing this press conference, then I'll be going live on the second channel.
In training, the load is different. I'm not saying it's better or worse. It's different. The games, the way we play is different. Sometimes we have more pressure and we have to make bigger distance running. So we have to cope with that. We have a lot of players returning from injury. Kobe Mino was a little bit a risk because he's supposed to play just 60 minutes. News was clearly in difficulties. Luke Shaw wants to play really more, but we have to control. So we are in that moment. So we have to rotate the team, but in the future we will have a different system, or you can see more a starting 11 as you want.
Hi, Ruben. 2 more goals as a result of pressing defenders into mistakes today. How impressed are you that the players have taken this message on board already?
I think he has to be, all the teams has to have in this moment of pressing, to understand what is the type of player in the opponent that has the ball, in which situation is the best time to press. And they are smart players, so we try to help them. But then are the players that have to run to understand the moment, be ready to sometimes get tired and suffer a little bit on the pitch. So I'm very happy with that.
So is this what you meant by the overthinking thing that you said before? So is it a matter of we need to press first? That's the first thing comes into our mind. And the opposition's got the ball. We need to press.
We have to tell them sometimes when to start the pressure. For everybody has the same mentality, like the ball is going there, so this is the right moment to press. We tried that for every game, but like you can see that Everton after 15 minutes changed the position, and Gaia was putting near the line of the center backs, and was difficult for us to cope with that because we don't have training and you cannot adapt like that. So we are trying, and the players are believing that in the right moments we can press and we can win the ball. Thank you.
There we go.
We could do it personal.
There you have it. He does. He talks very well. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. I will be heading live on my other channel in about approximately around 5 minutes time or so. So big up to every single one of you who's been live and logged in. This has been a fun show. This really has. I've loved every second of this. So big up to you all, yeah? And like I said, I am going live on my other channel in a second. Big up to you again, Josh, mate. So thank you very much all for watching, and I'll see you over on my Mr. Joshy J football channel in approximately 5 minutes. What it's going to do, it's going to automatically redirect you over there. So when this stream ends, you will be automatically redirected. So, yep. Arsenal next. Come on, huge game. Let's get the better than them Gunners. Anyway, make sure you head over to Mr. Joshy J Football, and I'll see you on there shortly. Come on, if I can end the stream. There we go.